It is Friday evening, September 6th, 7th.
Something like that.
Something
Friday.
like that. It's Friday. It's the Friday before Irma hits South Florida, and right now we are situated in the Indiantown Marina, which is our home. And we got back from our shakedown about a week ago, so if you've been watching the videos, the most recent one released shows that we're cruising Palm Beach, so don't worry, we're not still in the area. We've been back here a while now prepping the boat. So as you look around now, you'll see that some things aren't put away, but they will be before the storm.
I'm not zooming down that far. They can't see the cockpit.
We'll just go over a few things that we've done so far. Oh, and we're not going to stay on the boat. We're not evacuating Florida, but we are going to go to the local shelter. It's an elementary school up the road, so we feel safe there. Brick, concrete building. The boat, we've done just about everything we can for, and Georgie is no longer here, thank goodness. We had friends traveling up to Alabama that took her with them, so luckily she's not a concern whatever we do. At least we don't have to worry about our pets.
And the shelter wouldn't take Georgie, so we would have to leave her alone on the boat.
Yeah, the shelter didn't take pets, so we couldn't imagine leaving her here. So we have taken off all of the sails. Those are in storage now. We have taken off the boom, and that's going to be latched down onto deck. Getting a
Grill's gone.
The grill is gone. The flag will come down. Solar panel is going to be the next thing done tonight.
Wind gen's off.
Wind generator's off. Radar.
Radar is staying because it's too many wires.
Okay. One thing, don't worry, we're going to cover this more in an episode. This is just a quick update to let you know where we are, what we're doing. We have taped down our companionway. This is heat shrink tape. Nice wide stuff, so if any winds come, any waters, they're not going to find their way in, hopefully, so we won't get water damage on the inside if the boat does stay intact, which we hope it does. Don't destroy the inside as well. Before we leave tomorrow, we're going to tape up the hatch and we're going to lock it shut. So hopefully everything will stay closed and dry.
So this is our hurricane prep. Kind of what we've done to prepare is strip the boat completely down from everything. Up front, ignore the power cords running for our air conditioner.
Those are going to come out tomorrow.
Those are coming out tomorrow, last minute thing. What we did is, if you look, the cleat over on the side, we have chain. The main one has chain running around it, running through the spring that you see there, which is a stainless steel spring, just to kind of absorb some of the shocks. With a thimble, we weren't splicing it in. We don't want to splice it in, so we just knotted it and zip tied it on, so just to help prevent chafe at that point, which leads across the bow and back to the cleat. Now, for the main pieces, we did run them both to the same cleat, which are welded in. They're welded into a bulkhead, extremely strong, but in case one of those fails, we wanted this one to fail and still have this. So instead of normally you would run them one to each side, the problem is if one of those fails, it's taking out both for that side, and then the boat's swinging all over the place. So over on this side, this is 3/8 Dyneema. That we had lying around. I have 200-foot sections of Dyneema. So spliced up quick little strops. They're going around the cleats. Back here, these will support about 20,000 pounds, like 19,600 pounds a piece. So extremely strong stuff, very durable items. And those are actually ran through to each one of those positions. Those are the fallback. If these stretch out too much or they fail from chafe or anything, we do have that additional protection. So that's the main things up front. We do have another one that's ran, which we haven't tightened yet because we still have to move a few things. In the back, we did the same basic things to the two posts. And then we went around the work yard and borrowed fenders. So we have fenders all the way around. We're not too worried about damage to us. Biggest thing is we got a new power boat next to us and we don't want to damage them in case because they only put down 2 fenders and some really weak dock lines. So if anything happens, they're probably going to break loose and hit into us. And we're trying to fend them off. So we put down a bunch of boards there. But that's basically it.
One of the things that we've tried to do to protect all of our lines for chafing, because even though we've put out multiple lines, we don't want them to fail. We've taken a pair of Matt's old jeans and cut them up and wrapped them around the lines with cable ties. to secure those. So hopefully if there's, a bunch of back and forth here.
You can't show my lines all.
But this isn't done yet.
Okay, good.
Don't worry.
They're not looped pretty yet.
Yeah, we haven't made final adjustments yet to all the lines. So this is where we stand right now. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, the shelter's open. We're going to go claim a spot. Hopefully they will let us kind of go in and out after we register. The tropical storm force winds are supposed to start coming tomorrow night with the full force of it on Sunday afternoon. So we expect to spend 36 hours or so pretty much locked in the shelter until they give us the all clear to go. But we really just wanted to be close to the boat to get back to it, to assess damage, to do anything we can to save her if she needs it, if there's still time. And then after that, even if there's no power here in town, we've got water tanks full, we've got propane tanks full, we've got canned food up the wazoo. So if we have to sit down and hunker, we will. But the good thing too is that we have an inReach right now, which we can use to send out messages to family and friends. So follow us on Facebook. We'll be updating that even if we lose internet connection. I have a friend in charge of our Facebook page, and she will be posting our messages there. So you will be able to tell what's going on with us throughout this whole storm, and hopefully we see you clear and well on the other side.